Hey, this is Chris. Now, one of the more common questions we've got over the lifetime of Stockspot has been why we have an allocation to gold in all of the Stockspot portfolios. And so in this video, I'm going to explain why we have an allocation for our clients in their portfolios and why I believe everyone should have an allocation to gold in their portfolios. And there are three key reasons I want to talk about why gold is an absolute must for anyone that's investing. And the first one is for diversification. So gold, unlike a lot of other growth assets that move in the same direction as shares, so property, infrastructure, gold often moves in the opposite direction of shares. And this is particularly evident during times of immense market stress, where other defensive assets like bonds or other high yield type investments don't perform very well. So gold is the ultimate diversifier in the portfolio, because when you really need diversification, when markets are crashing, which does happen sometimes, it's the one part of your portfolio that's likely to shine. And this has happened time and time again. It's been seen again at the start of 2022 with the conflict evolving in Europe. Gold is one of the few assets that's actually generated a positive return while other assets have fallen. So if you're looking for smoother overall returns in your portfolio, gold is one of the few investments that's able to deliver that and has been able to deliver that over the long run. And that's something we try and achieve for all of the Stockspot clients, is a smoother path for the long run, smaller drawdowns when markets fall, and the ability to capture most of the upside when markets are rising. And gold has the unique ability to help in a portfolio to do that. So number one, diversification. Number two is as an insurance policy. So another great attribute of gold is that it's able to hold its value while currencies are devalued due to printing of extra money or other measures that governments or central banks might take. So gold for an Australian investor is an amazing insurance policy against the devaluation of our own currency. And while that hasn't necessarily happened recently, and it may not happen for a while, it's protection I believe everyone should be having in their portfolios, on the basis that it could happen one day. And we've even seen during the COVID market crisis significant printing of money by central banks such as the RBA in Australia, and this is another reason to own gold, is that there's only a finite amount of gold available, and that never really increases, or it doesn't increase by very much these days, whereas fiat money does increase substantially, and it has increased substantially and probably will as well. And the third reason I think everyone should have gold in their portfolios is that it's a great geopolitical safe haven in your portfolio. So I mentioned just before the crisis evolving in Europe at the moment, gold has proven over the years to be a great place to protect your value of your assets and money during political crises. There's been many political crises over the years. Usually over time markets have recovered, but during that period of high volatility, and uncertainty, gold has been an asset that has been there and performed very well. Again, we're seeing that at the start of 2022. It's happened time and time again. A lot of other assets that are considered defensive during normal times, property, infrastructure, some people even consider cryptocurrency as defensive. All of these are shown not to be defensive during political crises, and only really gold as a safe haven provides that value. And so these are three of the reasons why we emphasize for all of our clients the need to have gold in your portfolios. Look, during good times, it's going to seem like a little bit of a drag on your returns, but trust me that during market stress, you're going to be very happy that you have gold as an insurance in your portfolios, because when shares fall, and they sometimes do fall 10 or 20 or 30% like we saw during the COVID crisis, gold is what's going to really soften the blow and keep you confidently invested during that time. Plus, it gives you an opportunity to rebalance. So what we often see during market crashes is that we can sell a little bit of gold and use the proceeds to buy shares at a discounted value to give you the opportunity to make more profits when markets rise again. So it gives you a great chance to rebalance as well, keep your portfolio in line with your goals. Finally, I wanted to leave you with a quote from one of my investment heroes, Ray Dalio. He once said that if you don't own gold in your portfolio, there's no sensible reason other than you don't know the history of it or you don't understand the economics of it. And I truly believe that when it comes to your portfolio, gold is a must-have. and it certainly will prove its value over time for you and make you happy that you have it.